This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, the news is a little bit light right now. Punch from TDE. I don't know if he's still down with TDE because he's not SZA's manager anymore, and he's not an artist on TDE. That never worked out. But he has Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross got called out by Glasses Malone. Now, okay, so they had the back and forth with Doechii. I don't agree. Aiden Ross shouldn't be calling her the B word. Okay, that's a little too far. But, it was pretty obvious to a lot of people that Doechii was getting some special treatment by getting, she was getting all these accolades, and she was a brand new artist. It didn't make sense. She was getting accolades that were reserved for people that have been in the game for years. She was doing Tiny Desk concerts. The numbers weren't adding up for certain stuff. She won 1 million Grammys, and it wasn't like a groundbreaking album. It just wasn't, So it was obvious that TDE was pulling everything out in every favor to make this work. I remember even one of her first videos, they acted like Kendrick Lamar was featured on it, and he wasn't even on it. A lot of you won't even remember that, but it's some song with her rapping in a Nissan, and it's being towed by a tow truck. That's the music video for it. They removed that later, but they used that to boost up the views. It is what it is. Doechii's here. She can rap. It's just that it's a little overdone. So anyways, Glasses Malone threatened Aiden Ross to put hands on him. I know Glasses Malone. I don't have a problem with him. He's taken it upon himself to have a problem with it and defend Doechii. And he told Aiden, now Glasses, you're going a little too far by saying that when you see him, you're going to put hands on him and you're going to go to jail. If you would go to jail behind this, that's stupid, bro. Let's be real, Glasses. That's not worth it. All right. I understand if you're checking him for and you feel like you need to defend Doechii, right? That's fine. I know TDE is family to you, but to actually be careful what you say, because if something happens to him and you're in the area, that's not going to be good. Glasses crashing out over that is just not smart, bro. But anyways, he's entitled to defend him. And Wack 100 said that Aiden Ross tried to call Wack 100 to protect him on that, but Wack 100 was like, nah, man, that's the homie, so nah. So I was like, okay. Wack 100 doesn't have as much power as everybody thinks. But, he does have power, but not as much as you think. He's not the boogeyman, Claressa Shields reacts to 50 Cent said he's a fan of Claressa Shields and he's going to fall back from dissing her and just focus on Papoose. That Papoose beef goes back 8 years with Remy Ma and him. He's friends with Remy Ma, but Papoose was thinking he's a bully and he could, don't say Remy Ma looks good. He was just complimenting her on losing weight. Remy lost a lot of weight 8 years ago, and Papoose took offense to 50 complimenting his friend. So Claressa Shields felt like she needed to jump in, and, it's okay. But now she's saying, so 50 posted this before I read all this. This is Claressa Shields winning her gold medal. This is what Claressa Shields looks like, okay? There's nothing wrong with that, right? And she's a boxer. Okay, but, she does the glam thing. She has more money now. And this makes me feel like she's insecure with the way she spoke here. She said, please, y'all want to run with the ugly narrative? He didn't say anything about her being ugly, okay? She says, I was 17 years old fighting for my entire country. Had an Olympic gold medal around my neck. That's dope. And 50 Cent's complimenting that. He says she's a problem in boxing. He's a fan of her boxing, right? Of course I glowed up And I'm going to always be focused no matter what. Like, always. Like, she has insecurity issues. That's obvious. Boy, y'all hate everything about blackness. To talk about 50? Being black, black woman, black support, black unity, black noses, black ass. Sounds like Papoose has had a lot of influence on her, because this is what Papoose be on. Papoose be like, yo, black love, black this, like that's how Papoose is. And yeah, you should love yourself no matter what color you are, Like you should be proud of who you are. And then she says, it's really sad. I'm never joining the hate train on my own people. Who hates it? Where is she getting this from? This was never about color or anything. 50 Cent just said, I'm actually a fan. She's reacting to other comments around it, which is great. Yo, bro, that's insane. She said, I didn't wear a full face of makeup till I was 24 years old. Still beautiful. I'm blessed. All right, close your shields. Look at all he said was, I'm a Claressa fan. I think she's an amazing fighter, and she got a big fight coming up. So I'm going to chill and let her focus. Let's go, champ. Where do you get all this other stuff from? She didn't like the picture he chose. But why should you be ashamed of what you look like when you were 17? You shouldn't. Joe Budden says he's rooting for Glasses Malone to get all the Crips together to beat him up. Joe's gotten really... I don't know. The podcast has just changed a lot. A lot of politics involved in it now. I don't know. It's just changed a lot. It's different now. All right. So prosecutors plan to call cooperating witnesses in the Lil Durk murder for hire trial. So that's not good. And this is what we thought might happen, right? Because some people are going to always flip. So let's see. There's a filing this week, and they plan to call multiple cooperating witnesses to testify. Government's evidence will support their accounts, noting witnesses are expected to testify that Durk ordered the violence that happened in Los Angeles, used intermediate recruit others to carry out the scheme. Promises for a reward for carrying it out the murder. They attempted to block certain testimonies and evidences from defense attorneys on the OTF side, and they failed. Prosecutors have stood by their plans, saying witness testimony is essential. The government argues accounts will outline planning, execution, funding, alleged rewards tied to the murder for hire plot, and help explain relationships between Durk and his co-defendants. Cooked, bro. Cooked. January 20th, but I think it's going to get pushed back. But, yeah. We'll see what happens here, man. I think he's cooked, bro. Yeah. You got to be careful. Especially you're a big rap artist and you're doing that. It's crazy. Honeycomb Brazy posts up something about Moneybag Yo. He says, Moneybag Yo, you didn't teach us anything about the feds. Pooh came home and dropped a song and explained more about the feds than your whole tape. Oh, yeah, because he had a tape called Federal or something. Okay, who cares? Honeycomb Brazy needs to, like, I don't know, focus on trying to make a hit record or something. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys on the next video. Peace.